Okay, let's see. Oh, she's on the groundbreaker. Nothing there.
It's great, ain't she?
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
A fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. What a fool's try to impress me. Feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
What can I do for you? I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employ. Not intentionally. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations. Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
That ain't fair. They didn't leave on account of the hazards. They left on account of their cowardice. The hazards just gave them a reason to put to paper.
Sharp as ever, Nyoka. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. That's also what I thought. Oh, we were young and bold then. Not unlike yourself. We saw the chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Here, here. That may not be the way the colony works, but it damn well oughta.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact. That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else. Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages. I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps... Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly...
Yeah, that'd go a long way toward rebuilding our...
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community. And being cut off means slow strangulation. I fear the MSI citizens who've been dissolved into Raptidon Cud would disagree with you. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship. Indeed. I've discovered it's much easier to negotiate from a position of power. And I don't mean to leave MSI or its people at a disadvantage. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations. Ah, so you've heard about our prior acquaintance. I suppose you're right. Graham's always had a way with words. Strange as it may seem, I suspect he'd have quite the corporate career if he weren't so radical. Graham seemed like a reasonable man years ago, and we both agreed that MSI's treatment of its workers was untenable. I thought reforms would be enough. Well, technically he may have suggested it, but he certainly wasn't doing the paperwork himself. Technically, he does. What exactly are you accusing? Now, there's no need to use that sultry tone with me. Hiram understands the way things are. After all, he has his own contacts on the board. Until we're back on the board, I need to run those advertisements. If there's no business on Monarch, then we all starve. Hiram included. What can I do for you? I see the... Anyway. Then it's good that I keep such material. What? To be... I'm not... If I've discovered my... What? To... Indeed. If is... Oh, believe me, my... What can I do for you?
What am I supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to kill him? I'm confused. Do I have something I have to do for them? Is that what I'm... I can do the right thing here. That's right. Amber Heights. There you go. Whoa.
Try something else. That's the last of them.
You know, I was supposed to go there. I never did. Oops, forgot about fall damage. Oh, okay, okay, the 3 feet that I fell. Get out of here. I don't think I have a sniper rifle anymore. Oh, I wanted to charge. I shouldn't. Oh, I could charge it. That's fine. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I think there was a thing on here. Yeah. Nope. Well, wasn't sure. I thought that was a dust pile. Because I thought oh, there. I did dust somebody. Okay, we're good. Alright. Okay, that's not bad. Ah.
To shreds?
Oh, I need heavy ammo. What's up? What's it do? Whatever.
Hello there. A word if I may use it over?
I was just trying to talk to you, but okay. Of course he fell down. I wonder if he was one of those guys. I killed their whole team. Can I do this? Yeah, I think so. That wasn't as bad as I thought. That also wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh. Ah, see, we're good. We're good. We're still alive, that's what matters. Oh, thank you for that heavy ammo. That's weird. Okay, where'd your body go, Broly?
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
We ought to see if anybody's still alive. They might be too weak to call.
Interesting things. Where did his body actually drop? Because I don't remember. Ooh, a vault. Oh, I forgot to level up. I should do that. No perks this time. Cool. What? Oh, I can't blow this up. That's cool. Hi. Guess I just jump it. My butt. That hurt me. Oh, whatever. Okay, that one I knew. After. I don't know. Yes, for the heavy ammo. Thank you. Thank you. That light was blinding.
Stay back. I may be wounded. How'd you get past?
I've got the moves.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas. What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a much better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide up for a spell. Traps usually... Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drop for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. Marauders were waiting for us. They blew the bridge and took off with the shipment. Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath. Yeah, don't wait on me. I'll head back to Fallbrook in a spell.
So Ada isn't really alive, but she can still talk like a person. What about Sam? What's it? Sorry. Is he the same thing?
Sam's an automechanical thing, not a... On behalf of everyone who gets the creepies from big bugs, I vote we head back to the ship for a shower. Who's with me? You ever worry all that ammo in your berth might combust?
What? Wait, it can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day, and I've seen it happen.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously combusting, or the fact that this is the kind of thing you think about on the regular.
Wanna make a run with me to Stella Bay?
Winning or losing, it's all the same to me. What's your... Let me... Do I ask you...
You look parched. So... Well, that does ring a bell. I remember one late. Huxley's with the iconic... Can't say that I...